Good day, Emery. It's nice to see you again. Could we continue our conversation about agriculture? Firstly, how is your day?
My day is great, Brenda, and yours? It is my tea time. Okay, let's have a seat.
Okay, Emery. So, what lessons are you inspiring youth with regarding the #1 solution for food security in Africa? As you mentioned, we need to focus on sustainable agricultural practices.
Speaking about youth, they need to be inspired to take agriculture seriously. A great example is the story of the 22-year-old Kenyan dropout building Botswana's biggest farm.
It's quite interesting. Tell me more about how a 22-year-old Kenyan managed to establish the biggest farm in Botswana.
Indeed, this situation is a stark contrast. In Africa, there is a substantial amount of free land available, especially when compared to Europe. Except for South Africa, where more land remains under the control of white owners, much land still remains accessible. If any youth in Africa possesses the ability to develop themselves, they should feel encouraged to step out of their comfort zones. They can search for available parcels of land across various African countries for a contract to begin implementing their skills. Taking the example of the 22-year-old young man can be inspiring because he is not alone. There are numerous youths across the continent. However, for now, let's focus on discussing him.
I totally agree with you. African lands are still available. All we need are great leaders who can implement different systems that will motivate more youth to get involved in agriculture as one of the main solutions to improve food security in Africa. Okay, continue, Emery.
In August 2022, the countries of Botswana and Namibia imposed bans on the importation of tomatoes, potatoes, beetroot, cabbage, and colored peppers from South Africa. This move, which Agri-SA believes to be in violation of the Southern Africa Customs Union (SACU) agreement. The two countries were motivated by the need to safeguard their own agricultural production. This situation presents an opportunity for Botswana's and Namibia's youth, particularly new farmers. At the time, a Kenyan young farmer recognized this opportunity and improved his farming business in Botswana. Fast forward to the present day, similar to the assistance provided by Russia to African countries about the free seeds promises, as currently Ukraine is failing to supply some world foods and seeds due to the times of difficulty for the wars they involved. More African youth could seize opportunities to establish their agriculture-based enterprises within their respective countries. This approach becomes particularly relevant as global economic dynamics fluctuate. Such initiatives would help shift the control of African countries' food production away from Western and European systems, ultimately enhancing food security in the region.